4 things that make older men seem creepy to women. 1. Trying too hard to seem young. Picture this: you're an older man, maybe in your 50s or 60s, and you're interested in a woman in her 30s. It's only natural to want to bridge the age gap. But trying too hard to seem young can backfire spectacularly. This includes everything from wearing overly trendy clothes that don't suit your style to using slang that feels forced. Imagine walking into a date wearing the latest streetwear, dropping phrases like lit or no cap. It's awkward at best, cringeworthy at worst. Younger women often admire older men for their maturity and life experience, not because they act like they're in their 20s. When you try too hard to fit into a younger generation's trends, it can come off as inauthentic, which is a huge turnoff. Younger women can sense when someone isn't being true to themselves, and nothing screams creepy more than a man who is desperately pretending to be something he's not. Instead, focus on being the best version of yourself at your age. It's what she's likely drawn to in the first place. 2. Being protective or parental. A big no-no when dating younger women is treating them like they're your child rather than your equal. This can manifest as being overly protective, offering unsolicited advice, or trying to teach them how the world works. For example, let's say she mentions she's considering a career change, and you immediately jump in with warnings about how difficult the job market is or how she needs to save more for retirement. Your intention may be to share your wisdom, but it can come off as condescending or worse, like you're trying to control her decision. Women are attracted to men who can support their independence, not those who try to restrict it. If you step into a parental role, it's an instant buzz. Younger women don't want to feel like they're dating their dad. It's important to respect her autonomy and life choices, offering advice only when it's requested. Maintaining an attitude of respect and equality is key to avoiding that creepy, overbearing vibe. 3. Commenting on the age difference. Too often, age gaps can be a natural topic of conversation in a relationship between an older man and a younger woman. However, constantly bringing up the age difference is a major red flag. Sure, a lighthearted joke about your age here and there might be okay, but if you're always making remarks about how young she is, how much younger people behave these days, or how old you feel, it becomes uncomfortable. Imagine the scenario: she's excitedly telling you about her favorite band, and you respond with, "Wow, I've never even heard of them, guess. I'm just too old to keep up." You might think you're being self-deprecating, but to her it could seem like you're stantly pointing out how different your worlds are. This behavior highlights the age gap, rather than letting the connection between you grow naturally. Younger women don't want to be reminded of the age difference all the time. If you keep mentioning it, it can make her wonder if you're insecure about it. And that insecurity is far creepier than the age difference itself. Focus on connecting with her on common interests and shared experiences, instead of obsessing over how many years separate you for moving too quickly, especially physically. One surefire way to creep out a younger woman is by rushing the physical aspect of the relationship. While younger women might be attracted to the confidence and assertiveness of an older man, there's a fine line between being confident and being pushy. When you try to escalate physical intimacy too soon, it can make her feel like you're more interested in her youth than in her as a person. Imagine going on a couple of dates, and by the third one, you're already making moves to take things to the bedroom. This aggressive approach can come across as predatory, especially if she's still feeling out the relationship. It sends the message that you're only interested in her physical appearance, which is not only disrespectful but also creepy. Women, regardless of their age, want to feel valued for who they are, not for their body. Respect her pace and her comfort level. Take the time to build an emotional connection before pushing for a physical one by showing that you value more than just her looks. You'll avoid coming across as the stereotypical creepy older guy.